Yeah, yeah, there's nothing for casuals. Even good old social play kits that everyone was, excited and hyping up, far and in between. So, yeah. And then, of course, you just have... There's not a good format, right? Common is okay, but it's not fantastic. Right? It has to be something you can just draft straight away. If they kept Crack Shuffle Play, sure. That could have been good. Also, sorry. One more. We'll do, I don't know, 2 boxes of Dynasty. I do want to open it anyway. But I am running short on time. Yeah, they could have A, created a nice simpler hero with the armory decks. A or B, had more armory decks for flavor and for diversity. Because again, if a player's intro experience is just KO, then how helpful is that? Right? Because he's just his own unique playstyle. And then, yeah. Round the Table. Round the Table could have been something they do with every single release. Realistically. I mean, they're using the same boxes for Misfail. They could have just thrown in another player-friendly deck. And everyone would have loved it. Again, have a social play kit. It's not that they don't have options. They have tons of options. We had Classic Battles, never touched again. Round the Table. So far, they're retooling the boxes. So, we could sum it up and say it's never being touched again. Social play kits, same thing. We've taken... How long has it been? A year? Half a year? A year and a half? Something like that. To get to Brethren. Get to the second character. They have so many viable products that they have designed, they've made, they've tested, that the community has loved, that they just have never touched. And again, it just, to me, comes back to internal company management. And with the competitive nature of Fab, that's what really sucks people in, though. I mean, the chess boom is kind of what I'd compare it to, right? You got... The internet helped bump up chess so much. And Flesh and Blood, to me, it's kind of like the chess of a card game. It is significantly more strategic, significantly more rewarding for actually learning the play than any other card game, right? Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just a combo deck. It's whoever goes first, there's all these other hidden statistics. Whereas you can actually play and come back in Fab. And it has so much going for it that the casual perspective shouldn't be casual, in a sense. It should be, though, new player friendly. By which I mean events that, are gated. And I know that's hard to enforce and manage, because again, you'll have people who obviously know the game, heavily experienced, to bring a deck because they want to just dunk on people. But that would be the best way to approach casual, in my perspective, is to have it just as a way for new people, right? You do like a mentor system. You do doubles, and you get a new player and you get someone who has X rating, right? Or has played X amount of times, right? Because it is a social thing. Fab is so social, and that works for it greatly. I mean, so many people talk about it all the time, so many people speculated on what LFS could be doing. And it is unfortunately just going to take time, because they just don't appear to have the resources to focus on more than one sort of avenue at a time. And that's, at the moment, Class Constructed, and continuing to bump up the tournament scene and the prize pools, which again is fantastic, because again, it's created an industry for people to, enjoy the game in, right? You have people who can actually play competitively properly, right? That's their job, which is fantastic to see. But yeah, we are getting lots of other things left behind, and it's very slow to progress. Rainbow Fall Galvanic Benders is kind of okay. I'll hold on to that. I'm trying to think if I have many copies, but it being the, the desirable arm slot. Yeah, even just promos as well, right? Obviously, people love cards, and they're the most successful promos. But yeah, people would be rapt. And I'm sure LSS could work in it as a sponsorship. I know they probably have some sort of partnership with Dragon Shield. Like, you could have X amount... Ugh, I'm trying to think how they'd have to swing it for the actual stores. You know, you get... If you buy this amount, you get X amount extra to give away. Right? But yeah. So many avenues they could explore. Hopefully they do. I think fingers crossed that the other decks they're doing, whatever they're called, are not some weird new wacky format. What were they actually called? It's a word that sounds like Blitz but isn't Blitz, right? The other decks they teased. More dust. So far, not a good start with the Dynasty box. We're not really getting anything at all. It's nice to be back on paper. Oh, we got a Seasoned Savior. Unfortunately, just normal. Oh, Marvels. That's what we really want. We didn't pull a Marvel. I forget about them because obviously they're just old borders. But that's actually what we came here for. We wanted a crown. I haven't been able to find any for sale in Australia. Leave. Also, I don't think that's great. The next axe attack this turn gets +4, and when it hits, you may deal that much damage to another ally controlled by the same hero. Yeah, no. Get what they're going for. Yeah, it's just niche. Come on. Where's the goodies? Not that much of a goodie. Was it taken as a way to combat Dromai? Suppose you do want to put you want to pop all the ash. There's only one unit, right? But I suppose you could do one dragon and then another dragon with it. But I know Axe Warrior was kind of niche, wasn't it? But all it takes is the right weapon, because +4 is decent. Payday. We keep hitting the wrong M's for Assassin. Have a yield. Over that. Puncture, nada. What will the cold foil be? Maybe nothing. Roar the Tiger. Definitely worth. I think we've gone a full playset today. Which is fine. Definitely helps out. Ah. I mean, it's an okay cold foil, right? The Hyperdriver. Would benefit from being a Marvel. But we'll look it up and see. It came in all three, right? Get a Y. Overdriver. So many sets too. Well, no, it was in Arcane Rising Dynasty. Yeah, it was in so many sets. It is, that's not bad, a $7 cold foil. So I like them sitting around, 10% of the box. 10% or higher seems like the baseline for cold foils. It's a nice little, discount. A guaranteed return of value. Nothing in box 1 it looks like though. Last time, another BIOS update. Running out of space with all the cards though. Alright, let's see what's behind door number 2. I think with speculation, a Marvel Crouching Tiger is probably fairly decent. I assume it beats most of the Marvel weapons. Oh, back to back. Foil though. But who knows when mech is going to be retouched upon. Remember how excited I was to get Emperor, and then learning there was the 3 copies. Right, it was 3. It was the same stuff they pulled with Levia, where you get a non-foil. Was it? No, it was Rainbow Foil, Cold Foil, Marvel. Yeah, Levia was the normal Cold Foil Marvel as well. Ugh. Weird thing about Levia should have been Cold Foil, or Rainbow Foil. Next Guardian attack this turn gets +1, dominate, when it's hit, destroy, and equipment they control with a negative counter on it. Yeah, Buckle's kind of interesting. Right, Blazing Yoru. Depending on Chainlink 4 higher, it has +4. Don't think that's strong enough. Feels like Chainlink 2 or 3 would be the better point. Right, for most non-mirror matchups. Plus, it's easy enough to play around. Well, not easy, but there are, decent ways to break the chain. And only really Ninja cares about comboing. Keeping the chain going. Another Skullcrack. Well, how's the Marvel? I mean, there's so many cards we would be so happy with grabbing. They just have to show themselves, though. Another Roar of the Tiger. Feels like we're pulling all the same M's as well. Imperial Warhorn. What's the royal effect? Destroy each permanent choice this way if you're royal instead you choose. Choose an ally, aura, item, or landmark. Choose any number of heroes, destroy one thing. Yeah, no. Nope. Even if you get the choice, having to put it on board and then play it next turn. If it was an instant effect, so you could play it straight away on your opponent's turn, that would be playable. Looming Doom. Foretells are what? And nothing. Another duddish box, feels like, unfortunately. Another Iron Song Pride. You can play it in Kasai, right? But it's just a +1. if it had some sort of stacking effect, that's really not worth it for a +1 that then gets rid of everything. Tiger Swipe. Good to see. One more and we get a playset of that too. Not Marvel though, but it is cold foil, which makes it a straight upgrade. So, definitely happy to see that. I really wanted a nice black. Plus Marvel. But still, gold foil legendary. Nice enough to see. I can put it in the deck straight away too. Get rid of the... It's a gold coin, there's the Crown Dominion. Alright, it's an upgrade nonetheless. So, fair enough, decent pull. Looks better with the cold foil gold token. I need to get sleeves. Well, I need to be patient. They are coming. Oh. Just say we pulled a rainbow foil. Ah, that definitely makes up for it. Because I can also sell off the rainbow foil. And still, how much is it exactly? Around, especially with the gold stuff coming out, it should see a little bit of a spike. Yeah. 50-ish rainbow foil. 70-ish cold foil. Marvel does look glorious though. Because I think the color scheme works really well. A foil Mask of Predation. That's interesting. And a Mindstay of the Tiger. Feels kind of weird getting foil equipment. Because they've done away with it. Let's see. How much is the mask worth? It's time. I think if I go through them nice and quickly, we can probably get the last two done as well. Yeah, it's not bad for a rainbow foil. That's God. Cold foil being worth so much. Cold foil M too. I can see them though printing a piece. Alright. We need to do this quick, so I need to ditch the common cards. Chuck them in a box. Throw them out later. I will say, for as much good as the paper packaging that Fab has done, the amount of just bulk cards that everyone has and no one wants is definitely problematic. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Especially because the Crown's generic. And there's just so much gold support lately. Right, it's every combo deck. I suppose with Draw My Gaunt though, Royal took a slide. You don't really, it's never better than Mask of Momentum to run in Ninja, I believe. Oh, I hope there was no rares that I wanted to pull out because I just couldn't be stuffed stacking this box properly. Okay. See if we can get a Marvel. I really care about the back 4 card. Don't like how slippery the paper is though. I don't know why it needs a gloss finish. It's definitely the residue that comes out of the packs, which you probably don't want to be breathing in so much of, because, God, my throat hurts. Alright, so grab the 4, junk. Suppose if we get any of the double-sided. Soroya in Dynasty? I think Soroya was in Dynasty. Yeah, the Soroya, you have Marvel Emperor, and you have... What's the other one? Soroya, Marvel Emperor, Meth. They're the double-sided cards. So far we haven't seen, so... There's not one. I shouldn't be this rough, though, in case we do get a CNC. Halfway, though. Three, 4. I feel like... Well, I don't know any of the characters, but someone from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, right? Just shredding, looking for the golden ticket. Is anyone timing? I feel like it's only been a couple minutes. Almost done with one box. We'll do one box and then we'll open the other one, do the same thing. As in look through the cards, I mean. See what exactly we got. Okay. One box down. No double-sided, but it could still be a Marvel. Let's see. Common, nada, Fabtcg. Oh, foil, surgical extraction. Not as good as its heyday, but potentially it might see some desire with new, right? Because it's blue. No, not a bad start. Never yield, horrible. Cryptic Crossing, I don't know if that's good. Let's look at the M's, Regicide, horrible. Another Crossing. Oil Gold. Yeah, I'll put it out. Always use more fancy tokens. Foil Cleave. Deadeye. No Cold Foil yet, though. Shred, meh. Session. Bit worried. Where's the Cold Foil? I missed the Cold Foil. Blaster. Did I miss the Cold Foil? Got a double take. I don't think I did. I think, unfortunately, this is just a cold foilless box. Gave us the crown and then decided you don't get nothing else. I will look through the big pile, the common pile, afterwards. Okay, so I did slip up, but I'm pretty sure I grabbed 4 every time. That's unfortunate. So the surgical extraction is kind of nice. Is there any other really good M pulls? Not really, no. Alright, last box. Okay. Cold foil. No, it's rainbow foil. Damn. Down here in the lighting. Alright, so that's okay start. Ish. I don't think the rainbow foil is that good. I'll still grab the other cards. Because the cold foil and the rainbow foil are independent, I believe. See, how good is Construct? Which is funny, because you just literally mentioned gas, Jarrett. And I suppose this is pretty much a gas card. You know, it runs on gas. Kind of looks like it runs on gas. Rainbow foil, not so good. Probably declining too. Again, just because of the ratio. Still, you know, a $20 card's a $20 card. And on the top, there could always be more goodies. Always how I look at it. Just me, or the foil card slightly darker? Only slightly. I noticed that as we're just speeding through. There goes 2 darker, 1. Alright, I'm not crazy. Slightly darker? I feel like it's slightly darker. Definitely darker. That one was definitely darker. I suppose then we're looking for one that's not darker, because I assume the issue isn't as prevalent in cold foils. We'll see. If we notice it, I'll flip it straight away. Oh, that's a bunch of junk. What is that? Like glittery badness. So I'll say whatever they're using for either the packs or the card coding. I'm definitely allergic to, because my hands are like numb. It's dark, so it's a foil. Still dark. Maybe we already missed it. We kind of want to thumb through them face down first. If we can pick it out. One of those backwards? It seemed like the flesh and blood symbol was a bit low. Either way, we're almost there. I don't know why, I thought Nitro was a L. Off one. Okay. This time it's a cold foil. But it's not Marvel, right? Because it's normally full art. Okay. I guess we take it though. How many cards was that? So in the same box we got both Nitros. Decent. Means that this stack of cards probably has nothing in it. Besides the M's. But I mean, we shouldn't have to thumb through it. I suppose if we find a cold foil, then I can check it. Alright. Do we get anything else decent in the last box? Well, the cold foil straight away is a Spellfree glove, so nope. No M's. Lots of no M's. Heat Seeker, non-foil. Leave no witness. Kind of okay. Dust. Nitro. Was Nitro one of? Oh, I can't remember. No, you could run multiple. Yeah. Because I remember Thinking Nitro is better than Singularity, because if you burn a copy with boosts, you don't care as much. Field. Spirit of Arena. Pretty sure it's a very, very bad card, right? I mean, they reprinted... Oh, it's an item. Why did I think it was a chest slot? Spirit of Arena would be put into your soul, instead put into the arena. Then you may play Luminar's Ascension as though it were an instant. Again, a little tweak. If that was just you may play your next light card, so we're instant, that would be fantastic. But yeah. I think this has the worst L's in any set, in terms of Rainbow Foil. Well, I know the Dust Till Dawn ones are pretty bad as well, in terms of pricing. But still, in terms of rarity, these boxes have been a lot better than the first ones. It doesn't look like there's anything else. Nope. I did just want to look at the back of the Spellfray, see if it is as dark as the Rainbow Foils. There's a Rainbow Foil. No, so the Rainbow Foils are definitely slightly darker. Only slightly, though. Oh well. Yes, successful. Kind of. I think there. That's a cold foil. L. I guess Nitro. I don't really count as a L, so it goes there. Overall, the crown is definitely the highlight, wherever I put it. Probably in here. Mainly because it's just an upgrade for my Melody deck, which makes me happy. Ish. Other than that, yeah, they're okay. It's not the best boxes. But that's also mainly to do with there just being a lot more cards weighing down the pool. It's what I foresee being problematic about Miss Vale, is in the Marvel pool, maybe not the 3 Sacred Arts, but all the other Transcend cards are going to be awful. And all that value is going to go straight to the heroes. But we'll leave it there. Sped through the last 2 boxes with a little time to spare, right? Yeah, it's almost 1:30. Yeah, my time. Anyway, if you're still hanging around, thanks for chatting, Jarrett. Anyone else watching, cheers as well. Anyone watching post, thanks as always. See you around.